Hi everybody, this is Stephanie from Staying Raw Stuff. Today I have 2 ideas on how to conquer your food addictions. What could help you there? But before I get into that, I'd like to remind you of something that you are aware of, but we tend to do things like this. We watch something like this, we think, oh yeah, that's a good idea, or oh, I've heard about that before, I've never tried it, or I've tried it, it sounded a little different or good, but we don't do anything. And just remember, changes only come from action. If you just watch this video and don't do anything, nothing will happen. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I am aware that I have not given a definition for addiction yet. And I do want to come around to that in some future video. Okay, my 2 ideas. My first idea is simple, plain. Get a journal, take a page for every day, write down what you eat. Get as detailed as you can be, even the one single cherry that you ate. Write it down. Write every single thing down. It's important to keep track. It's important for a lot of reasons. And what can come out of this journal writing on what you ate are a lot of things. First of all, I wish this for all of you, what could happen is you could notice that you don't slip up as much as you put yourself down for. Maybe you're just putting yourself down a lot more than necessary. Maybe you only slip up once a week on one little piece of chocolate, which isn't optimal, but it's not a huge deal. But more likely, if you're watching this video, it's more like you will see, oh my gosh, I do slip up and I slip up a lot and I want to change things. And that's where this journal can come in handy because you have listed exactly what you ate and you will see after about a week, you will see patterns. You might see that you always slip up at 4 o'clock, at 8 o'clock in the morning. You might see that you always slip up on chocolate, or that 90% is chocolate, or 90% is pizza. You will see your patterns. When you've found out your patterns, go to the places, the times, and or the things that you eat, and change one little thing. Like if it's always the same time every day, then change it a little bit by, say, if you slip up at 4, say you'll hold on until 5. If 5 is way too long, then say you'll hold on until 4:15. Make the changes as small as you need to. It's important that you don't overwhelm yourself, because if you overwhelm yourself, you probably go back to binging. If it's not a certain time of day, but it's a certain kind of food or a certain amount of food, change that. Say you eat a whole pizza. Only eat 3/4 of a pizza. And now you might say, I'm crazy. Why still eat the pizza? Because if you take away the whole pizza, you will go crazy. You won't be able to handle it. You need to make small changes. That's what this journal is about, so that you can control your changes, so that you don't make these huge changes. Tomorrow, everything will be different and I'll eat perfectly. That's not going to happen. Otherwise, it would have already happened. And that's what this journal is about, helping you make small, minimal changes so that in a small amount of time, maybe we're only talking about a couple of weeks, when you can be free of all of that and start eating 100% raw or 80% raw as you want to eat. Are there any other changes I could make examples for? Yeah. Like, let's say you buy 3 candy bars. Don't stop buying candy bars. Maybe even keep buying those 3 candy bars, but take a third off of every candy bar and throw that third away. And then you still have 3 candy bars to eat from. It's a mind thing in that moment. Okay, that's enough for that idea. My second idea is write a letter to your addiction. Now, don't get me wrong. You're not writing a letter to yourself when you're in your addiction mode. You are writing a letter to your addiction. Your addiction is someone else, something else. It is not you. It is outside of you. You're writing to your addiction. Tell your addiction what you like about it. And yes, you will find things about your addiction that you like. Think about it. Feel it. Tell your addiction what you don't like about it. Tell your addiction what you feel when it comes up, or when you feel what you feel afterwards, the next day. Get down to your feelings. Write to your addiction about what you feel, what you think about the addiction, and get creative and make wishes. You could wish, for example, if you're strong in the morning and addictions never overcome you in the mornings, then ask your addiction to come in the morning, so that when you're strong and you can fight your addictions and conquer them, that's when your addictions come, and not in the evenings. Or ask your addictions to come when you're asleep, because then you won't notice. Try it out. There's nothing to lose from doing this. So try it out. Really give it a try. Sometimes amazing things happen from small little tidbits like this. Okay, I might not make it to my video at the end of the week or on the weekend, because I'm going to be in a different country and I'm not sure if my internet is going to work then. If not, then you'll see me the latest on Monday evening again, or on Monday again. So sum it up, get a journal. Yeah, get a journal, write down what you're eating, and the goal of this, the intention of this, is to control small changes. Don't overwhelm yourself with large changes. Get into small changes. And the other idea was write a letter to your addiction. Okay, and now I want to remind you all about what I said at the beginning. Don't just watch. Also, do something. Try it out. Really give these suggestions a try. Changes only come from action. Okay, bye-bye.